We are in the Eastern Dragon, the Japanese cruiser at Tier 7, and we're in a random battle. Looks like we're on the Haven map. We have 2 submarines, 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 4 battleships, and 1 aircraft carrier on each team. This is a Tier 6, 7, and 8 match, so I am right in the middle. Now, Eastern Dragon is all around just a decent cruiser. She is actually a copy of the Miyoko, but in terms of her capabilities, she's an exact replica. But I actually feel a lot better in the Eastern Dragon than I do in my Miyoko. So I choose to drive this one. She's a premium ship that I got free from, I believe, one of the monthly giveaways in the monthly battle pass. But so not free, you have to pay something to play on the battle pass, but you get all those extras. She came along with it. Now she has decent torpedoes with good range, 2 sets on each side. I believe she throws out 3 per set, so 6 per side. They're not real fast, but they get where they're going. She does not have grade AA, typical of the Japanese ships, especially the cruisers along this line of things. And we're dealing with an Aquila Tier 8 Italian CV. However, one thing that I do have is anti-submarine warfare. I have airdrop depth charges, I have hydro, and then I have submarine surveillance. And I'm thinking that's a submarine that's got me spotted right now, because there's nothing that should be able to see me right now. Okay, well, we can see that we're driving right up here into their Farragut. Ah, there's that submarine. Okay. Set fire on him. Now let's put a few depth charges into him also. Use that surveillance. The Italian subs are the new kids on the block. We all got one for free just by showing up and playing. We did a little damage to him. I'd like to do a lot more. I'm getting whacked by somebody from somewhere. Maybe I better pay attention to what I am doing out here. Not all about getting the submarines. You also have these other ships that are going to cause these problems. Okay, well, I am, for right now, invisible. Trying to predict where that sub might be, or where he might be going. He is definitely keeping me spotted. He pops up and then goes back down, then pops up. Keeps things kind of uncomfortable. Alright, well, as did most of the tiers 6, 7, and 8 cruisers, Eastern Dragon got a heal. And so I'm using mine right now. That helped me recover something from the damage that I took. But alright. I am detected again, so whatever that is relatively close. Well, we know what it is. Definitely the submarine. Unfortunately, our submarine is not finding it. I am just throwing torpedoes out. Somewhere they are going right now, and somewhere I think they might be going in a little bit. All right. Well, I am definitely keeping their submarine, their battleships, and sometimes even their CV busy. All right, lit a fire. Now I'm being fired upon. Dodged it. Using my rudder. Oh, I got a torpedo into somebody. Good. And lit a fire. All right. All around good deal. Oh, we lost our Dunkirk. But the enemy team has already lost 4 of their ships. They've lost their 2 destroyers, the Tier 6 and the Tier 8, I believe. Yep. And then a Tier 6 battleship and a Tier 7 battleship. We, on the other hand, have lost our Tier 6 battleship. Oh, and 2 destroyers in a hurry, just right there. Plus, one of our Tier 7 battleships is down. So all of a sudden, we're tied in ships. We were in good shape here. Now, I am having to turn broadside to the Gascon, but I knew he was busy. However, it won't take him long to get shells on me because they're all up in the front of his ship. That's kind of curious. He should have been... Oh, good. Our U-boat zapped him. There's that Foca again. Anyway, I was going to say that battleship was using HE when he should have really been using AP on me. But, oh well, he has lost my gain. Okay, well, we just lost a submarine, but they lost a cruiser. We are virtually tied in all respects, except we are ahead in points. I'm not sure of why we're ahead in points. Must have been the particular class of ships that we have killed counted for more points. Because they've been losing battleships, 3 of them so far. We've only lost 2 battleships. Okay, well, the points are coming a little bit closer now. That Indianapolis could be quite troublesome to us. Alright, well, I see our Yorktown is in a bit of trouble, and there's a Mahan up here that's going to look to give him a hard time, as well as stop the points in our base. This is a standard battle, so we do not want them taking our base. That's an immediate loss. Okay, well, I would actually like to just go dark here. There we go. Mahan knows I'm coming, but I don't want them shooting at me from over there with the Prince Eugen and the Indianapolis at my broadside while I'm driving in there to deal with this Mahan. Ooh, and RCV, the Yorktown, is way low. One more hit and he's out. Uh-oh, and now we lost a U-boat. Happy Days 63, down and out. Okay, well, we're slightly behind, but there's the DD. This should take him out. Oh, there we go. All right. That evens us up. 5 ships on each team. But we're going to lose our CV. Not a thing he can do to stay alive, because here come the planes from back behind me where my AA won't help him. I'm just telling the Baltimore to capture their base. That way, if our CV goes down and I go down, we're capturing their base. Maybe we can win on that. Okay, well, there went Yorktown. So now we are behind by 1, and their CV can spend quality time chasing me around. All right. Well, let that torque go by. I can just slow down and let it pass me by. All right. Good job, Balti. On his way down to capture their base. Ah, there's their CV, but he is slightly out of my reach. But the Indianapolis isn't. Okay, well, I have a Gneiss now and a Massachusetts backing me up here, so it's not quite as dire as it was a while back. Okay, mitigated the rockets attacking me there. And I am going to be, oh good, I got a fire on their CV. Going to be turning right in front of Prince Eugen. Then he's got his own problems. He's got our battleships that are going to be up here shooting at him too. Okay. He missed that shot. Oh, and he's low. Oh, wow, those rockets hit hard. All the Aquila gets are rockets and torpedoes. The limitation on that CV is they do not get dive bombers, which is good because a lot of times the dive bombers are the ones that actually hurt the most. Hey, there was that submarine. I don't know if he's going to come around behind us and try to cap, or if he's looking to just dodge. Oh, okay. Cool. Got Prince Eugen. Guy's now got the sub. And I got an assist in the kill. Cool. Guess I should. I took enough shots at him earlier. All right. Well, all of a sudden, we're in the lead. We have a 100-point lead, 1 ship lead. And we are hunting for the salmon that is just right around here. There he is. Excellent. Okay, well now. Bad luck for him that he ran into a ASW cruiser out here. Okay, my shells won't do any good, depending on my depth charges. And there he is. Okay. And he's out. Okay. Hit it with my guns. He had to come up for air, I guess. Alrighty. Now it's just clean up. They're down to 2 ships. One of them the aircraft carrier. One of them the Indianapolis that is running for the back of the map. Look at the dispersion on my shells. Well, I got one of them to land. Okay, CV's out, and Indianapolis is all that's left. Well, that was a very close battle for most of it. Very hot action. They chased me all the way from one side of the map to the other side of the map. Well, anyway. Oh, and I have a pizza party. I just told everybody. That's what Clyde Plays Live calls it when you get 100,000 in damage. Cool. Okay, well, Indianapolis was able to burn down our Massachusetts. He was a bit too low. Couldn't get to that one more heal. I don't know if we'll get shots on the Indianapolis before Baltic captures their base, though. That is imminent. When he does, that's immediate win. And there it is. All right. Well, GG. And there we go. We lived to the finish, and we won. We did finish with the Battle E. Awesome job for the Eastern Dragon. And 101,000 in damage with 3 kills, 2 assisted in destruction, set 10 fires, caused flooding on 2, probably one of them with torpedoes that hit that battleship, and then my depth charges must have caused some flooding. Shot down 11 aircraft, had 1 secondary battery hit. So all around, that was a good battle. Only took second on the leaderboard. Look at that. Massachusetts is 2,335 base XP. That's definitely a compliment. And I ended with 2,221. Pretty cool. I think I only needed 300 for my naval battles. Okay, 800,000 in potential damage. That was a lot of torpedoes and shells being fired at me. Brought in 440,000 in credits, 882 in free XP, 7,881 in elite commander XP. And yes, we do drive around with Yamamoto Isoroku, famous Japanese admiral from World War II. We have him set up with grease the gears to get those guns on target, an incoming fire alert to warn me when somebody's shooting at me, demolition expert to help me light some fires, adrenaline rush when my health pool gets a little bit low, it helps my reload speed, superintendent to give me extra hydro, health pool, and all kinds of helpful things that this Eastern Dragon has. Survivability expert, give me extra HP to start with. Radio locate to help me find things that are closest to me. And concealment expert to help me hide when I need to. And there were a couple of times there where I wanted to go dark and I was able to. And then for my equipment loadout, I am running main armaments mod 1 to help keep the guns in the fight. Hydro modification 1 to extend the time that hydro runs. Aim assistance mod 1 to help me hit what I'm aiming at. And steering gears mod 1 just to make me a little bit more dodgy when people are shooting at me. And then you can see the flags that I am running Ooh, I had run out of Sierra Bravos. I think I had them before the battle, so I must have run out there. I need to get some more for some of my other ships. And I was running my Charlie Kilos, of course. And then the Victor Limas to help me light fires and cause flooding. Also India Delta to help make my heel a little bit more efficient. Okay, well, good job there, Eastern Dragon. That is quite a camo she wears. I like it though. It's uh it's flashy, but it's a classy flashy. We'll take that. All right. Well, I'm going to wish you a great evening, and I hope to see you in battle.